Good evening. My name is Aaron Alexander. I am the creator of this great RPG we're going to be testing out tonight. It's called RoNIN. Now, for those of you who don't know what RoNIN is, well, you should check out the trailer and you can figure it out. Well, basically, it is set in the year 2038 in Chicago, in a time where the United States of America has collapsed, and what's left of it is now a hyper totalitarian an oligarchy led by the Seven Blue Sisters and a known despot, the glorified statesman turned despot Barton Zatero. But because of his foolishness and his endless thirst for power, a lot of the country has split up. Some have joined splinter republics. Other states decide to go it alone. You have the Confederacy in the southeast. You have the California Republic in the Pacific, and you have Texas, which covers Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and also it covers parts of Mexico. The game is primarily set in Chicago, as I said earlier, and the culture here is basically this. Think the 1980s on steroids. This is a retro futuristic Chicago. So basically, think everything you liked about the 80s, except we're talking about the music, the clothes, the cars, and especially the violence. Because Chicago, while it's pretty much free, as it was for the last 18 years, it has become sort of the Wild West, one of the last free places left on the planet. And tonight we have tonight we have several of these people that pretty much keep the city in more or less in workable order, that are called RoNIN. These are problem solvers for hire, if you will, and they can be hired by anybody, by some guy, some housewife trying to sort out a school incident, to even the police, the city government, the city council, your various criminal organizations, and even some of the megacorps that populate the city. Tonight, we'll meet some of them. First off, Centurion. Tell me who you're playing as.
My character, Zikova Arasovna. She is a female succubus who only wields a sniper rifle and wears a gas mask.
Okay.
She works for the Russian mafia, primarily as a contract killer, but whatever jobs you can pick up.
And keep in mind, she's not working on an official basis. RoNIN do never work on an official basis, so they basically hire her to get if they need outside help.
A subcontractor, to say.
Pretty much. Ethereal.
Hello, I'm playing Romulus Forte. He's a lupine mutate. He's also the lead singer and guitarist in a rock band that's composed of all lupines called Howling at the Moon.
Hopefully it's not a cover band.
No.
Good. Because if I hear one song played by Chicago, I am going to give you a rabies shot. Okay.
I
Now-
really want to hear a song played by Chicago now.
Probably Queen of Johnny also.
Now, unfortunately, Exia Kaiser is indisposed, but he will be joining us in a few as we proceed. But let's move on to Smug Seed.
I am Smugside 97. I am playing Italian Hispanic character named Marcos Carrasquillo. He's a lupine male. Very optimistic, hopeful type of cop sort of character. So yeah, there's that.
So he's a PD,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
private director, private sort of a private detective type deal. Sort of like how
Yeah.
sort of like how
Yeah, he
Shaughnessy,
does-
sort of like how Shaughnessy was in the beta playtest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much like that.
All right. And last is Snow.
Hi everyone, I'm Snowman0147. My character is Maria Valentine, or also known as Lady Nile. Now, she is from the Nile Center. Her mutant gin is Succubi. And basically, her connections to any crime organization at all is towards the Martello family. But beyond that, she's mostly just helping around her district, fighting off the shit-tastic Black Flag and the Iron Nazis.
Oh, very, very nice. So those are
And her skill set is she's basically the face of the party, and she does a bit of hacking, sleight of hand, and she got other things. She ain't just a pretty face.
All right. Very, very nice. Very nice. So,
Back.
oh, there you are. Looks like you're just in time to introduce your character, Exia.
Hello, my name is Exi Kaiser. As you know, I am playing Kane Vortigern, a vampire living in the ash.
Go on.
I work for the Martellatas as a contract killer, and I'm still a mercenary. However, because of my dubious living location, I tend to focus my spending on finding ways to ruin the current rulers, the Supreme Brethren, by funding the gangs that are fighting them.
So, for those of you who don't know who they are, some of the gangs that they're described as, the Martellata family is pretty much the successor to the Chicago outfit. And because what happened was, when the Federal Union wasn't under control of Chicago, a lot of the outfit was black bagged, except for a man named Paolo Martellata, otherwise known as Miami Paulie, who was with the outfit, but when they were black bagging everyone, he was in Florida. But when he heard what was going on in Illinois, he decided to pretty much gather up a group of guys up there, and then eventually, after the Chicago incident of 2020, he decided to make a play for some of the old outfit territories, which unfortunately has come into conflict with the Durango cartel, which was the biggest gang in the West Side until the Martellata family came into power. And of course, another gang came into power, known as the Regency Council. Well, we'll talk a bit about the Regency Council when it applies. Which in other words, it's not in this campaign. All right, and what else we're talking about? The Supreme Brethren. They pretty much control most of the South Side criminal underworld, and think of them as sort of like you're African. You're sort of African military, except they sag their pants and listen to loud ass gangster hip hop and drive around in big ass donks. Mostly cars that looks like an ancientado. Hold on a second. I swear to God, I always forget.
So basically, street trash.
Yeah, street trash, which unfortunately backed by the federal union. And
Yep.
they mostly cruise around in ancient auto rapier superiors with like 30-inch rims.
That is an ugly machine.
Yeah. Anyway.
Destroy the rims and they get pissed.
Oh yeah. They spent their life savings on their rims. And also,
they probably didn't spend anything else on the rest of it.
Yeah, destroy the rims, watch them come out and cry.
Nah, they'll just shoot people in a rage. They're not. Yeah, they're basically wannabe gangsters. Think Chief Keef types. But never mind that.
They ain't no warriors.
Yeah. But never mind that shit. Never mind that shit, because where you're at right now is the furthest thing away from the south side. Okay, let's see here. Where is my thing? Okay, here we go. Because where you're at right now is you're in a strange place at a strange time of day, considering the line of work you're all of you are in, because you do your work mostly at night away from places like these. So before you stands a building built with impeccable masonry and Catholic iconography that would usually be found in a church, but the layout of the building suggests more of a school. This place.
Okay.
So is it
Okay.
Catholics too?
Close. This is St. Penelope High School, a Roman Catholic all-girls high school that's been in operation for 120 years. And by the way, it is in the Hawthorne district in a town called River Forest. As you ponder what the hell you're doing in a place like this, you notice some shady individual, some skeeve, on a strong tree branch overlooking the school with binoculars.
Pulling out my gun.
Before you even assess the situation, on the rooftop you see a nun fling a boomerang at the peeping Tom, knocking him off the tree and taking a 20-foot drop to the ground.
I bought it. I attacked him.
Yeah. Well, the good news, he's still alive, but he gets up and scampers away with a really bad limp. It seems this isn't the first time perverts are looking to get an eyeful of the student body, considering that his binoculars might have X-ray capability.
Can I hunt him down?
Well, if you wish, but there's one tiny problem. The clock has struck 11 o'clock in the morning, the exact time in which the contractor has asked to meet.
Yeah, let's not waste time. Get the contract, dude.
All right.
All right.
So, wasting no time. All of you approach the school, hoping that the rooftop nun doesn't think you're here to perv on the high school girls and fling a boomerang at you. But luckily, she doesn't, despite you looking a little bit more conspicuous than usual. You go inside the school's foyer, and two nuns approach you. Now, these nuns, they're not traditional nuns. Their frocks are shorter, they're less cumbersome. They're built like they've studied mixed martial arts, and they carry blunt weaponry and what looks like to be a blowback gun, which is a less than lethal shotgun designed to knock an enemy to the ground.
I'm gonna be polite as I ever can be towards these ladies.
Well,
But then again, I probably knew ahead where I was going to, so I'm probably dressed like a professional.
well, you see, all girls' schools like these have students who have families have deep pockets, and this is the reason for the protection. Criminal elements, or sometimes Ronin, such as yourself, under contract, tend to raid these institutions and kidnap them to get ransom money or use them as a bargaining chip. To counteract this problem, these schools have a regimen of security to keep any such attempts from happening. In St. Penelope's case, their security comes in the form of the chapter of the Order of Bernardine, the Archdiocese of Chicago's security detail. The nuns before you represent that order. They stand in front of you menacingly, not saying a word. Where it looks like it's gonna be a bit of a standoff of wits until another nun, who is dressed in a traditional sense, approaches from behind the order nuns and asks them to stand at ease, because she gets the feeling you're not here to start trouble. The order nuns nod at her, turns to you, make the sign of the cross, and say, "May peace be unto you," and then they return to their posts. So the nun. So here's what the nun says. Well, let me apologize for such a cold reception. You know, the order of Bernardine takes their jobs very seriously.
Well, considering there was a perv on a tree, I can fully understand why they were there.
There's another.
Yeah, he got
freaking
boomerang.
Steve. 5th time this week.
One of my compatriots was willing to chase him down, but I had to pull on his leash.
Oh, I told the village to chop that freaking branch down. Excuse my language. This is consecrated ground. But
Yeah.
other than that, I have to ask of all of you, why have you come here?
Contract has said to agree to meet us here.
Then all of you remember the SOS tag notice that was posted 12 hours earlier, and I'm gonna post this I'm gonna go ahead and post this on the notes and clues.
Give her the code word, which is Sister's Keeper.
Okay, before I start, let me explain it to those who are watching on the recording here. It says, to any available Ronin, please help us. We'll pay a pool of 5,000 credits, 11 a.m., St. Penelope High School, code word Sister's Keeper. Okay, so you say the code word, yes?
Say Sister's Keeper.
After she says the code words, she says, after you say the code word, thank you. I am Sister Nancy, Vice Principal of St. Penelope's High School. Now, if you'll walk this way, please, and you follow her as she walks with a slight spring in her step, with her hands behind her back until you approach the school's cafeteria.
Of course, I think we follow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I follow too.
God damn it! I'm surprised. I'm surprised no one did that gag. But anyway, when you get to the cafeteria, Sister Nancy turns to you and says, "Please have a seat on the bench over there. Over there. Let me go get. I will go, because the people that you're supposed to meet, I'll bring them to you." So you sit
down on the bench,
and she after that she enters the cafeteria, and yes, it's pretty much a packed house. A couple moments later, Sister Nancy returns with 2 students following behind her, and he says to them, "Please be expedient, ladies. Time is money when it comes to RoNIN." She turns to you and says, I'll leave you all to it." And then she walks away. When you take a good look at these 2 students that she's brought out to you, it turns out they're identical twins that are about 16 years of age, give or take a year, with the only difference between that the girl on the left has her chestnut hair in a French braid, and she stands at a rigid posture, while the girl on the right has her hair in a sort of like a Princess Di wedge cut, standing in a relaxed posture. Both of them are wearing the school uniform. White blouse, navy blue vest, black necktie, pleated navy blue tartan skirt. The one on the left sports white stockings and black patent leather flats, while the one on the right is sporting white leg warmers and white high tops. One of the twins introduced herself. "Hello, I'm Donna Wisniewski." And the other introduced herself. "I'm Barb Wisniewski."
Okay, I'm gonna make a charisma check to ease the tension in the room.
Okay.
Just make a little joke, like this is the first time I've been hired by a student.
No charisma check needed. Well, I know this is not the type of clientele you usually get, but nevertheless, I am really confident that you'll help us in this predicament that we're in today, I should say. Yeah,
So, what seems to be the matter?
At that point, Donna pulls out her phone, makes a few blips and boops and inputs, and then she says, "I need you to watch this video, and then you'll sort of understand what's going to happen." Okay, so she holds out her phone to you, and it turns out it's a news report from 2 nights ago. According to the news report, there was a woman that was found dead on top of a damaged Charbonnet Catalan in an apparent suicide at one of the studios of Alexandria Media at Rolling Meadows. The woman identified is 20-year-old Helen Wisniewski, who was an intern at the studio. Now, they did interview the police on the scene and several witnesses discussing the situation, but 2 people of note that they interviewed. One of them is the current alderman serving the Polish Village neighborhood, Mark Bobik. And it turns out Helen Wisniewski was his niece. And then, oh boy, there's another person that they interviewed. And you'll see that in the cast any second. It's someone you know from the quick start.
Yeah, my character's like, "Oh no, not that bitch."
Explain, please.
Go ahead, Snow. Yeah, Snow, you do the
She
honors.
is one of the most bitchiest detectives among the police force. She is Detective Charlie Nico. I mean, Nico.
Nico.
Nico, I got it right before? Okay.
All right.
She works for the MIU.
The Municipal Investigations Unit. So anyway, they
Good mules, twice as hard-headed.
Yup. She does not like RoNIN, by the way. So, they interviewed the detective of the Municipal Investigations Unit, Charlie Nico, which he basically states the following. "We will not have an official report released until after investigation, as usual. Now, please, get out of here." She walks away from the media pool, and of course, the look in her eyes is basically she's annoyed with them. So, she also does not like the media either. So, the news... So the
Now,
news...
my character's wondering, who the fuck does she like?
Well, so anyway, the clip ends, and Donna's like, "I don't know. I know my uncle deals with her a lot. But Donna continues. As you probably have guessed, Helen was our older sister, and I don't think she committed suicide.
All right.
We tried to get a clear answer from the MIU, the Rolling Meadows PD, Alexandria, but it seems like there's so much jurisdictional backlog and logjam that because I don't know if you know anything about jurisdictional problems in this city state, but my sister's body was found on corporate property, which freezes out the Rolling Meadows PD because of extraterritorial clause. But it gets even better. Since she's related to related to our uncle, the Municipal Investigations Unit has superseded jurisdiction, and now, and as you could probably guess, any details of that case is under a need to know.
Okay.
So here, now Barb speaks up and says, "That's what we called you guys, because I know you folks have a reputation of getting around that shit." Donna's like, "Watch." Donna scolds her in Polish. And then Barb apologizes to her. Here's the deal. Find out what really killed our oldest sister, and bring her home so we can bury her properly. And if you're wondering if this 5,000 credit pool thing is a gag, believe me, it's not. We're prepared to pay upon your completion. Basically, it's this. Find out what we need both the information on the cause of her death, and we need her home.
All right. I say we'll take that deal.
Okay. And both the girls give you their phone numbers. It's going to be under your notes and clues.
Yeah, I ain't gonna negotiate more money from these students. I may be Ronin, but I ain't a fucking bitch.
Yeah. So there's their phone numbers in case you need to reach them.
Okay.
All right. So what? So both of them basically says, "Well, let us know if there's anything. We better hurry before lunch is over. Come on, Donna. Come on, Donna." And both of them pretty much walk away conversing each other in Polish. So.
Suppose anyone knows what they're saying.
I don't think anyone speaks Polish, so.
Yeah, I don't speak Polish, so.
All right. So real quick, what's your course of action at this point?
Well, first off, we probably need to get out of the building because, well, frankly, I'm pretty sure the nuns don't like us to lounge around all day, figuring things out.
Yeah, we'd be a distraction.
Tell me about this place.
Yeah. So you're about to get up out of here?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So where to
Shouldn't
first?
Well,
I think we'll talk about that outside of the building.
Okay.
agreed.
Okay. So you're all pretty much outside the building, and pretty much the order does don't give you that hard look like they did when you got in, because they know you weren't trying to cause trouble.
So, anyways. So.
But on your way out, though, you do pass by a registrar's office.
Okay, anything special about the registrar office? Like, do we need to make an awareness check?
Well, what? Take a wild guess what's inside a registrar's office.
Everyone registers? Like, have they been in and outside the building?
Nope.
Wouldn't be the.
Student rosters.
That's what I was saying.
Might as well check on that.
You will need to make a charisma check, though.
I will make that. I will speak to one of the nuns. I'll explain to them the situation. So, I'm gonna be as polite as I can be.
Hopefully she doesn't think you're slow.
18.
Okay. Standard 2d10 plus 5 because you're dealing with nuns.
That's a
Okay.
fair roll, but I still beat you.
You still beat you, but it's a fumbled success. Basically says, okay, here's the deal. I'll let you pull one file, but then you gotta go. Because you know how it is. You know how it is with these. You know how it is with security here. You know.
Yeah.
So there's 3 files that do stand out. The twins, Barb and Donna, and 1 file, Helen.
Honestly, since it's a case about Helen, we might as well check hers out.
Okay, so you decide to.
Agreed.
Okay, you decide to pull Helen's file from the registrar and pay attention to notes and clues.
Very clean record.
Yeah, very clean. That
Above
GPA,
average GPA.
dude, I like that GPA. That's 3.3. That's a solid B.
Yeah.
She wasn't-
If she had any higher, she'd be an A student honor roll.
She was a
Polish National Honor Society, Harmonia Club, and Media Club. She was a busy woman.
Yeah, like I said, be sure you remember take notes whenever you can. You never know when it come in handy. All right, so after the nun says okay, all right, I appreciate you, but we have to clear the office. Have a good day. Hey, as you make the sign of the cross, and peace be unto you. So,
And me being partially Christian as well, I said, and also with you.
anyway, so you decide. So you've decided to head out of the school, and you're outside the building.
So, how do you guys want to go about this?
Okay, so basically, what are the places we can visit again?
There's only one place you can visit.
And that's the place where she basically was said to commit suicide, even though there's strong suspicion that there isn't.
Yep. And that's pretty much the only place you can go right now. So, all right, let me go ahead and switch this up. All right. Okay, so
Great.
after considering y'all don't got a car, you probably called like an Uber or something like that, or maybe took public transportation. But however the hell you got there, you make it to the Rolling Meadows studios of Alexandria Media. You pull up to the building, you see that there is absolutely no trace of the incident that ended young Helen Wisniewski's life prematurely. No car debris, no blood, no nothing. The only trace of evidence of said incident is a missing window on the 9th floor of an office building, where the Rolling Meadows studio of Alexandria Media sits.
I look towards my sniper friend and go like, you want to go to the other building and actually see through that window for us?
I'd prefer to, yes.
What are you doing?
I'm going to the other building to, like, scope them out.
Alright. Okay, so you decide. So let me guess. You decide to stay outside until she gives the all clear.
Well, yeah, but more like, let's see what's through that window first.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
just in case we got additional clues.
okay.
Permission to look around for possible.
Okay. Here's what you spot.
So,
Here's what you spot in that building. You spot a few employees there, but the only thing that stands out is there's a lot of Alexandria corporate security in that office.
Well, that would make sense since someone, is said to commit suicide.
And if I were you, I'd probably not observe that place any longer because I got a feeling one of the security is going to get spooked.
Yeah, that'd be the time to go back down, ground level.
Yeah, head back down.
All right, so, but the good news is it's pretty much you pretty much won't have to worry about hostiles as long as you don't act up. So as you enter the building, you can tell this is over a half century old by all the architecture that comes straight out of the late 1970s and early 1980s. But at least by the looks of the inside of the building, it's well maintained. It looks like it went through a few renovations over the years. So you take the building to the 9th floor, you get off immediately, you see a lot of corporate security all over the place. What you also notice is the receptionist ain't there. Because during high security incidents, receptionists are sent home on paid security leave until the situation is back to normal. The nature of the recent incident, especially since it's made the rounds through the media, has warranted it, but it's odd you see fully armed corporate security with combat armor, which is a giveaway that someone from high up Alexandria has ordered it. Most likely to keep both the cops and the media at arm's length, as the police does not have jurisdiction on corporate property, and as for the media, well, they're relentless when it comes to reporting incidents such as this.
Hey,
Can I literally sniff around to see?
Well, before you even had a chance to do that, as you step off the elevator, one of the security troopers approaches you. Good morning, sir. Can you please state your business? Otherwise, we're going to have to ask you to leave the premises.
okay, you want me to jump in and give out charisma?
Actually, you don't have to. You just show them the contract.
I literally showed them the contract. We're RoNIN, sir.
Okay, I'll let you through, but I need you to do two things, folks. Do not go into Ms. Wisniewski's workspace, and do not go within 10 feet of the broken window, as we're still doing an investigation.
Fair enough.
Okay. And if you have any questions about it, please ask us. Other than that, go about your business.
Actually, can I make a charisma check to get some questions out? Like, I don't know, is there like any possible leads that could have led to the suicide or something like that? Which I'm sorry for all the people watching, but I am not a detective. So
I am.
Okay, well,
I have investigation too.
All right.
well,
So,
ask the questions, dude.
well, you do have, but you can't. You do have 4 employees that are in the building that are pretty much not busy, while everyone else, well, they're deep in their work.
Well, I was going to ask these 4 employees.
Okie dokie. All right.
I walk over to one of the 4 employees and say, "My apologies for interrupting your work, but I need to ask you some questions. This shouldn't take long."
Okay. First off, Lady Nels asked the first question to the employees.
Okay, well, my first question is, do you know anything at all that happened at the time during the suicide?
Well, all I know here is, ever since the division head paid a visit to the office 4 months ago, Helen was on the fast track to become an apprentice working under her mentorship.
That's nice. That doesn't give me any possible reason why anyone would commit suicide after that.
Charisma check.
Well, I'm gonna make that check. Why am I? Get to the dice room, man. What the? Whoa. Hey, 20.
16. Close enough. I'll let it go. Well, a little bit about this division. Well, see, the division head, they become such thick as thieves. They even gave Helen her number to her personal line. They must have been tight ever since. That's all I know. That's all I can tell you about Helen. And I don't know anything about any suicides or any people taking Peter Pans off windows. So I can pretty much that's pretty much all I know, Gov.
So basically, I'm talking out of character right now. The division literally gave her a private line.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if she still has that.
Well,
That's something to write down in notes from our character
Right.
sheet.
and let's see here. Who else want someone else talking to another employee? Who is it?
I am.
All right. So you talk to another employee. Go ahead.
And outside of what happened here, what do you know about Miss Wisniewski?
Well, for the past couple of weeks, Helen's been showing up to work with bruises. She hasn't been her old cheerful self since then. She usually comes to work with a real chipper look on her face. But she's been pretty dour as of late, and she wouldn't talk to anybody about what happened except the division head.
That can mean many things. Any thoughts on that? Theories, ideas as to what could have happened to cause those bruises?
Charisma check.
Okay, that's 2d10, right?
2d10
Or
plus
1d10 for me?
Charisma.
plus your charisma. Dice room. Don't forget dice room. Okay, good.
Yes, I know. 15?
Sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry. That's all I can tell you.
I'll try to.
Okay, so what else going on?
I said I'll try to convince. So
Okay. Go for it.
I also introduce myself. See if see if my killer actually has a reputation or not.
Yeah, this is Hawthorne, right?
No,
Yeah,
we're in the north. No, we're in the northwest
yeah.
corridor.
Oh, I thought we're no longer in Hawthorne.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, you might as well have me do the social.
Oh,
Sir, well, I'm going to tell you what I told the
Yeah.
other guy. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Well,
annoy this guy.
Thank you for what you could give us. And I bow with respect.
So who? Wait a minute. Someone else.
And
So someone's welcome to give another try. Or remember, there's 2 other employees you can talk to.
Well, you guys think of
I'm
questions.
actually
I'll try
going
to
to
get the guy.
What's
I'll
up?
try to convince him.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna make awareness to see what the best approach is.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, it's a 50-50, I believe. All right.
If Dice Man actually lets me roll high.
All right, hold on.
Oh well, that's awareness. So I'm pretty sure I don't know what's the best approach.
Hold on. Let me look that up, because this is one of those situations where I'm like, oh god, I gotta check my note. I gotta check the book again. God damn it, I hate when I do that. Okay. Okay.
While he's checking the book, who here has the highest awareness?
That might be me.
Yeah, with your 8.
mine's a 3.
Yeah, those
Okay.
with
I
a
have an
high
8.
awareness, it would be suitable for you to actually check what's the best approach.
Okay.
And then you just don't-
Reroll your awareness. We're gonna do this again.
You want me to roll it since I have an 8 in awareness?
Yeah,
Go
go
for it.
ahead. I'm gonna let
Alright.
him do it.
All right.
It's IR. I mean, it's exclamation mark R.
Oh,
Exclamation R, Centurion.
yep.
Teamwork.
Ooh, nice one. Roll a d10. And you roll a 10. Okay, so here's the approach you want to take with them. And this goes for all the employees. Take the subtle approach.
All right. All right. So
Oh, by the way, hold up. Let me count the difference here. I rolled an 8, you rolled a 23, so that's
It's a 15.
you get both. You're gonna get both. Since you rolled 15 or higher, you're gonna get both. They're receptive to the subtle approach. Just don't take the blunt approach.
All right. Simply asking the question to the guy that these guys try to ask.
Okay, let me.
So that takes us a 3d10. Keep 2 highest.
Yeah, roll with You'll roll with advantage. So you're asking the same people that Centurion and that masked, the second employee.
Yep.
Give yourself 7 reflex, because those are all 7s.
Nice.
Okay. Once again, we're gonna roll the. Okay. He basically said, I'm glad. Well, I appreciate your tenacity, ma'am. Okay, I'll tell you this. Helen's also been getting threatening phone calls I mean, I remember her like about a week or two. It was maybe a week ago. She picked up her home to take a message, and the person on the other line was threatening to harm her, also making ethnic epithets towards her.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's
Yeah, I don't-
certainly a clue.
Yeah. All right. Two other employees you have to talk to.
Okay, did you thought of any questions, guys?
Well,
Who was
first
last
off, we
seen with-
would need to know who would make the calls.
One at a time, folks.
Yeah, I think we'll go.
Go ahead, Dragon.
Yeah.
Who was last seen with Paul?
What's up?
I asked who was the last person seen with Paul.
2 nights ago. 2 nights ago before she died. I mean, we were all working that day,
Then-
that's for sure.
What about? Was there any particular phone number on the caller ID?
Nah, we don't know. That's her. I mean, come on, we don't. They called her on her personal phone. It wasn't on a company phone. If it was a company phone, we'd know.
Right. Gonna have to deal with you know who on that one.
Mm. So anyway, there's still 2 employees you haven't questioned yet.
Is there anybody that looks like they would have known the lady she was apprentice or about to apprentice for?
Well,
That's a good question.
they don't. Well, to be honest
Would they
with
have
you,
like seen if she was a hard boss or anything?
well, they said that the division head she was a very happy-go-lucky sort. She's a joy to work for.
So she didn't have any enemies?
Who, the division head?
No, Helen.
Not that we know of.
I think right now,
Hmm.
instead of finishing off with these questions, we need to look around for clues.
Yep. And if you want to get anywhere close to the crime scene or to her work desk, you're gonna have to make a charisma check.
Please find the best approach for that, Centurion.
Shit.
With your awareness of 8.
Yeah. Yeah, what would be the best approach? Hold on. D10.
All right, difference of 10. So roll a d10. Okay, here's the approach you need to take with the guards. Okay, with the corporate security. Just be straightforward with them. Take the blunt approach.
Alright. I approach him like, hey, we're RoNIN. We're here for seeking information and about the case with Helen. Can we actually search that area? We promise we're not going to disrupt anything.
Okay, you're gonna have to. Okay, charisma check.
With a 3d10.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you can check the crime scene, but if you want to check out the worst base, you might have to convince me a bit more, because I still don't, because we don't feel comfortable. We're still a little bit worried about the integrity of the investigation, ma'am.
All right.
If you got any more questions, you know where to talk to. So you decided to look at the crime scene, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I want to. Do I have it in high? Do lupine have heightened senses to be able to smell around?
It wouldn't even matter if you smelled around. This is a 2-day-old crime scene.
Not to mention, who actually has an investigation skill?
I do.
I do.
2 points.
Start investigating, you guys, because this is the one area where I'm suck at.
Okay, so as all of you look at the crime scene, now on the surface, it's just a broken window pane with shattered glass around the edges and on the floor. This is where Helen felt her death.
Oh, then we need to look deeper.
Mm-hmm. And you know what to do with this one.
Because this is where the crime took place.
Yep.
This
and
is where we
Sakura
need
can
to
definitely
search
help
for-
out too, because he does have the awareness of 8.
Okay.
Please help us, man.
Go ahead and roll awareness if you can.
If I could give you a teamwork bonus, I'll try to do that.
21. That is definitely a pass. Okay.
Yep.
Here's what you find out. A closer look at the glass reveals that it's weather retardant glass, which is at least an inch thick.
Means that they're not going to be running right through it and slamming in the first try.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
It
it's
would
gonna
have
be
to require a lot of force to break through the first time. She doesn't have that.
Does anyone have tech insight?
what?
Tech
A tech
insight.
insight?
Tech insight.
No, that's the investigation, isn't it?
I haven't picked up that
If
ability
not,
yet, but
if not, you can find out a bit more about this glass by making an intellect check.
By knowledge?
intellect.
Okay, I'll try to make that. It's a 4.
Can I do a forensics check on the glass once you jumped out?
Wait a minute. You do forensics?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't find. Well, letting you know, I didn't find anything.
Yeah, didn't find Jack.
I can do an investigation check.
Well, you could roll another awareness if you want to figure out the nature of the freaking glass. Well,
Well, we do know for a fact it takes a lot of force to actually break that. And I don't think her running and slamming her body against the glass is going to do shit.
No. Though the way it's broken, it could probably be used to mask bullet holes.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Which-
well, so you can make
I'll
it.
take my charming ass right to the cops and say, hey. No, actually, I'll ask one of the people, say, how big was Helen and how strong you think she was?
Well, she's not. Well, I wouldn't. She was a pretty slender girl. Pretty much like, I would say no bigger than 120 pounds. That's my guess, though. You know how it is. It's impolite to ask about a woman's weight.
Smart man. Smart man.
Yep. Smart move.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go
But-
up to the.
You know. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go walk up to the guard, and I'm gonna bring out the fact that that window is weatherproof, and it takes a lot of force to actually break that. So how can a woman who's said to be small, weighs about like 120, able to break through that?
Between you
And
and me,
sec,
between you and me, ma'am, it can't be done. I mean, here in the office, it's getting a little. I'll be honest with you.
no, I was talking
I
to the
think.
guard about that.
Okay, the guard basically said, well, ma'am, between me and you, I don't think it's possible. Because that window can stand up to winds up to 200 miles an hour and even baseball-sized hail. The only way that the amount of pressure of force that needs to break that glass is about 500 pounds.
Yeah, something tells me that can't be suicide.
Don't quote
Talk-
us on. I don't want you to quote us on that, but we don't think so either.
Yeah, can I search that security desk without,
Go ahead.
I promise.
Go ahead. I'll let it go since it seems you're getting a little bit more leeway than we ever could.
All right. I'll try to be quick. I promise I ain't gonna hurt anything. And if I get some information, I'll be sure to give you some.
Okie dokie. All right. So now you have the go ahead to check.
At the same time, doing that. Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, now he pretty much gives you the go ahead to check her workspace.
Is there anything like a computer or something technology based that I could basically do a simple hack through?
It's a company.
Like,
It's a computer basically with Alexandria technology. Good luck doing that. You're not gonna get through because you know how it is.
okay,
with
well, I'll start
secrets.
searching for passwords then.
Well,
So if they get into Helen's personal files.
okay, you're gonna have to make an awareness check.
Centurion, please help.
Okay. All right. So here's the deal. You don't find any passwords, but you did find a picture of Helen with her twin sisters Donna and Barb, and a receipt for McCleary's Pub and Pool containing cranberry juice, craft beer, and avocado chips.
Interesting.
So we put that in notes and clues.
What was the name of the pub?
McCleary's Pub and Pool.
Let's say name of the pub needs to go in there.
Pub and pool. Okay, well, I'm gonna go see if Helen was, well, let's say, technology challenge and didn't hit anything. I ain't gonna try to hack, because that would be stupid.
Well, one of the employees says she never keeps it. She overhears you says she never keeps anything personal on her workspace.
Okay, then I ask the question. Okay, do you know where she does keep her personal stuff at?
As far as I know, her phone.
I'm guessing we already know who that up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the MIU detective has that one. Nico.
Great. So we're gonna have to confront her in this one.
Actually, guys, they never took a phone. I was there when that swanky looking bitch came in here.
Whoa. They never took the phone?
Nope, they never took a phone. They never asked about a phone.
Well, where's the phone now?
Well, knowing her, check the center drawer of their workspace.
Check it.
I check it.
You find a phone with aqua metallic trim, and unfortunately, it needs to be charged.
Oh, we can find a place to charge this up.
Checking the
I'm just
adapter.
dumbfounded they never checked the phone. I'm like, that has to be the first thing I look.
Same.
The thing is, they didn't find a phone. They didn't find a phone on her. Usually, standard operating procedure is if they were going to seize a phone, it would be on her corpse.
So she probably was thinking about getting the phone. It's just red tape.
Yep.
Yeah.
Usual red tape. Even MIU has their limits on how often they can search.
Dang, no wonder Nico's age fucking Ronin. We got no red tape.
We do what we need to do, right?
Yep. Anyways.
So that's pretty much all you can do here. There's still a couple employees you can still question to get any more information.
I question another one.
What's
So
up?
what's the question?
Well, the question is simple.
You can get more. You can get more.
When did she first start getting these calls? Exact day and time.
Like I said, they don't have no idea. They don't have no idea. But he did. But the funny thing is one of them does say, "Well, I can tell you this right now. She doesn't usually leave an unkept workspace. So she must have been searching for something in her workspace for her to be left like a pigsty before her death."
Okay,
So she's a
her workspace even more. Because there's got to be something in there.
Well, social desk.
Gonna start searching that workspace.
Well, I got bad news. You're not gonna find anything else in there.
All right.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So I'm
because we already
guessing
did search her once.
in here and tried to search her stuff upon death.
Yeah. Or maybe she's.
This place
Maybe.
was ransacked afterwards.
Or maybe she probably just in there to shove her phone in the desk.
Yeah, could be. I definitely pocket it.
Hang on. I'm getting a picture of what this place, what the crime scene looks like. Like, pre-crime. Okay, so get this. For the last, 2 weeks, correct?
Yeah, she got the apprenticeship. She got the private line. And threw her home and she was
She had been
getting
enjoying, a couple weeks ago, she was enjoying life. Then all of a sudden, she starts getting these calls. They kind of start causing trouble. She starts showing up with
Please stop interrupting me.
Sorry.
But I was saying, yeah, she got an apprenticeship. She was going her way up, but then she through her private line. Well, not her through her phone. She was starting to get like threats, getting racist remarks towards her, and all sorts of nasty things, even bruises on her. And then, basically, 2 days before, on the day she died, she was basically trying to either find something or hide something, which probably tells me the phone. And now she's dead. Something tells me that maybe the mentor is more involved. Well, we don't know until the phone is completely charged. Then we can fucking look it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm beginning to think I'm underutilized. I'm about ready to start heading out and try to get some get some information from contacts about strange things happening involving this case.
Well, I'm just tossing what I believe happened.
Well, will you let me try to
Yep.
figure out the last bit? Well, you said she probably tried to shut her phone in the center drawer as if she was trying to hide it. Well, my theory is this, and you don't have to take me on this. I'm not making any accusations at this time. What if the person who is causing all this trouble, decided to show up at her workplace, trying to take from her stuff? There was an argument. He decided to kill her. If it's a he or she, could be either. Then, to cover up the death, shoots the window, throws her out it, and make it look like a suicide.
Quite possible.
These are pretty sound theories here.
But there's just one problem. That doesn't count for the lack. Okay, outside of the mess of the place, are there any blood trace, hair follicles missing? Actually, what looks like traceable organic material?
Nope.
Then it would have had to happen before the janitorial staff came in and cleaned up for the day.
Pretty much.
Which means that they would have to talk to the
The
janitorial staff.
janitorial staff have cleaned the crime scene, though.
Yeah, they're trying. Well, you know how. Not only that, there's also automated some with built in facilities like that. Half their cleaning staff is automated.
Yep. So he could have timed it just right that the automated janitorial staff would have come through this room. Of course, you'd also have to do it in such a way to avoid cameras.
One of them says to you, well, one of the employees does say to you, wait a minute, you talking about security cameras in here?
Yep.
I find it. He says he finds it odd that the security cameras didn't catch Helen returning to work when the night she died.
And there's
Telling us the camera system was not working.
Or compromised.
Yep.
Well, I ain't gonna say
And
that out
there-
loud. Yeah, just as something tells me someone on top may be involved, but I'm keeping that to myself for now.
I'm actually keeping the thought that they may have had a hacker involved.
That's a possibility.
We've got some of the case figured out. We just need to put all the pieces together.
Okay, well, I relayed what information I could to the guard.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I pretty much know that this was not a suicide. That this is just between you and me. I will say though that you're not alone in this type of thinking. The division head that sent us, she was the one that called she's the one that called us in. And usually usually the white hats get called in for any security detail. Usually we handle product security, fighting off gangbangers and what have you. Rival corpos, RoNIN, you name it. Some tells me I'm willing to bet that even the even the division head of this department, well, even she thinks something's up.
Yeah, because Helen had been heading towards the head division. What were those conversations about? Because it seems she was making a lot of reports to the head division head.
Well, it's not you think it's policy to talk about company business, yes, ma'am.
You're right. I should probably schedule an appointment with the division head. Am I able to actually meet and talk with her?
You don't have her contact information. And getting an appointment with anybody high up Alexandria, good luck.
Valid point.
Yeah, it's only the top. This is only the top company in the world that basically had a major role in taking Chicago away from the federal union.
Sure. So they're kind of a little bit too busy for my Ronin ass. Okay, so basically, we gotten everything that we can possibly get out of this.
Yep.
Okay, well, I thank the people that let us in.
Have a good day, hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, and then we head out.
All right, so
technically the job is complete. Could we
Not
just go back
really.
to the school and collect the reward?
you need
No.
you need more evidence.
They want to know who did it. We don't know who did it.
Correct. We still
And-
need more information.
And you're forgetting the other half of the situation.
Why?
You need to get Helen Wisniewski's body back to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Means we've got to deal with the MIU. All right, who's gonna draw the short straw on this one?
I'll handle
No, I'll handle her because I actually got the fucking social skills.
All right.
First,
Well,
I guess
but here's the thing.
We need.
But here's the problem. What number how are you gonna call him?
Yeah, I was about to say, hey, let's go to the pub first. Because we could get in the pub, we could ask questions.
Also, you do have one thing. You do manage to get one thing out of the office.
The phone.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I'll take that to my place and charge that up.
Okay.
Unless
You're
you got a safe house somewhere, guys.
Well, let's just say you got a place where you can charge. But you know how most phones do work, right? You just plug it in the wall and well, first off, you got to find a way to plug it in the wall, and if you plug it in the wall, it'll probably be active.
Well, if you need me to, I can go try to gather some intel from some of my some people I know.
Go gather that intel because we're going to need it.
All right, I'm gonna start going through my area contacts.
All right, so, well, like I said, you can't check out the pub. However, there is something else you forgot to know about. What about the local PD?
Oh, the police department. Yeah, we got to check them up too.
Well, I can do that while
I'll
I'm
handle the
running.
local PD. You go deal with your local contacts so we can charge that phone without being detected.
Yeah, I can work the street.
All right, so you go to the local PD.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
All right.
Kaiser's got the phone.
All right. Okay, so let's see here. Well, Mr. Vortigern
If I
decides.
need to, I can disarm when I get there.
Well, Mr. Vortigern decides to look into the situation with the phone. The rest of you decide to head over to the police department, which is inside the the municipal building. And apparently the timing of you coming there couldn't be any worse. Alright, let me fix that here. Okay, so this building is under a major renovation project, retrofitting all the old materials that was built in the 1990s. And today, unfortunately, is the last day this building will be opened until they shut it down for the next 6 months for intensive renovation. And the building is packed.
Oh, crap. Good thing I'm not there.
Fuck.
Oh,
Hey, crap.
it gets better. You spot a couple of news vans with drones floating around.
No joy.
Apparently, the media is still trying to get something out of the police in relation to Helen's death, despite the fact they're by jurisdictional ruling, they're frozen out of it by both Alexandria and municipal investigations. They probably
Okay.
the media has figured that since they can't get anything out of Alexandria, and they sure as hell ain't gonna get anything out of MIU, they might as well bother the fucking local PD about it.
Yeah,
How
I
about
can
just-
make.
How
You
about
know-
I distract them by performing?
Oh, you decided to distract them by performing?
I have the talent. Or what was that thing?
Alright, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. Alright, so you do... Okay, so go ahead and roll your charisma.
Charisma plus performance, so that's a +6.
No, it's just charisma.
Just charisma. Just your
I
charisma.
don't roll my
It's a +4.
so I don't roll
Unless
my.
your spec actually tells you get like a freebie bonus from some other skill.
Oh, so I don't roll. So it's only plus the attribute, not plus skill.
Yeah, that's why
plus.
all the skills determine your attribute.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the drones aren't phased by someone playing their strumming on their old oaken bucket. They're more worried about dead college girl.
You know, I was just gonna approach one of the cops. I'm like, okay, I'm Ronin. Can we make a deal?
Second floor, sir.
Wow, he's so busy he didn't know he was talking to a lady.
Wow.
Yes, he was. He can't even tell because there's so many people will try to get their business done with the damn city hall.
So I
What's on the
guess we're
second
heading-
floor?
Yep.
All right. So you manage to get through to the crowd, and you make your way
No,
upstairs. What's up?
I asked the person at the front desk what's on the second floor.
Police station. Police station. If you excuse me, we're dealing with a bunch of people trying to catch up on their trash pickups, their municipal, usual municipal stuff. Ugh. Why the hell they have to schedule? Why the hell they have to schedule the major renovation closure during Meadowfest? Ugh.
So anyways, we head towards second floor.
So anyway, you make your way upstairs to the vestibule of the police station where you have field reporters camping the front door with nude drones buzzing throughout the room and a couple of Rolling Meadows finest standing in the front door.
I approach the police. I'm Ronin. Here's a contract.
They look at the contract and they urgently pull you all into the station so the media won't be able to sneak in.
And I make sure the media stays out.
Yeah. So after you enter, as you hastily get escorted inside the station, the officer directs you to the door that says investigations. So you go through that door. You meet a man who's been drinking a lot of coffee, and it looks like he hasn't slept in a couple days. Look, judging by the look on their eyes, he's relieved you showed up, because he's been stuck inside the station because the chief has given specific orders not to talk to the media, and the media, as a result, have been camping outside of the municipal building. He just says to you, well, at least we'll be out of this mess by tonight. We're shutting down the station, moving to an auxiliary. And thank God, these media hounds don't even know about that place. Ugh.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Intern, can you roll the best approach for him?
Not necessary. So he tries to fix himself as best he could and extend your hand to him. Detective Henry Bloom, General Investigations. Now, officially, I can't be of any help to you with the Wisniewski case because jurisdictional claims, etc., extraterritoriality, municipal investigations. Yet the media thinks we have all the bloody damn answers.
You have any answers?
I don't want to even get into it. All right, but listen, I would take a look at it, but here's the thing. Now, unofficially, I could take a look at it, but you see that situation outside our door, right?
You have to be blind not to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And,
It wouldn't be nice if he found out that it wouldn't be helpful for us if one of these rats came around sniffing around the place and saw that we seized evidence without claim, because if they find out that, we'll get sued for jurisdictional breach by Alexandria, and their lawyers are notoriously vicious.
So, what deal do you want to make with us?
Yeah. And not only that, the munis will blab to the city, will complain to the city council, and our funding's frozen for a couple of weeks. And considering the renovation, we can't afford that. However,
I understand that perfectly.
I do have something that you can do that could probably get the media out of here.
What is that?
He opens the drawer and hands you a dossier.
Okay, let's see what's inside the dossier.
For those of you watching, he gives you a dossier with the name Malcolm Wilkerson, age 51, born March 10th, 1987. Lives at Pebblebrook Lane in Rolling Meadows. He's under observation status. Suspected of being part of Blue Ring Films, an entity that's suspected of having photo shoots featuring Katie Flynn that is possibly being bankrolled by the federal union, in which 2 of its members have been busted doing such shoots in the city-state. Unfortunately, there is no hard evidence, but the fact that his records prior to him arriving in Rolling Meadows being sealed by the federal union, and then there are whispers of children as young as 9 being tempted with candy as they're returning home from school. They might need outside assistance to attempt to investigate this further without having to resort to a sting-op.
Okay, my question is this simple. Do you want him arrested, or do you want him gone?
Please say gone.
Well,
Save
if
bullet.
This is unofficial talk, by the way.
if you find him there, you need. Well, here's the thing: we need evidence. if you do find evidence he's there, I don't care what you do with him. But hell, at least the damn media will catch a whiff of it. Because let me explain something to you, okay? You want to know why the media will be distracted by this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Because he's into Katie Flynn.
Blue
That's
Ring
gotta be-
Blue Ring Films. Another member of Blue Ring Films got busted a while back. It's been a ratings bonanza to see Petter ass working on behalf of the federal union getting caught pulling pageants. Now, I figure if the media is distracted with this, they won't be sniffing up our asses about Helen Wisniewski. And by the way,
because she'd be old news by that point.
now, I'll tell you what I will give. Now, if you accept this, I got a little present for you.
Oh, trust me, we'll accept it because we hate the union, and those Katie Flynn fuckers can die in fire.
He gives you a police radio. I want if you find anything there, contact me through them, because you know those vultures are always listening on their scanners.
Oh, don't worry about him. Don't worry about him at all.
Well,
Yeah.
just pray you don't find him.
Thankfully, what you've got. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right, so as you leave, he says, "Well, I hope this long shot doesn't turn into a dead end. I'm sick of dealing with Katie Flynn scumbags and freaking media."
Yeah, I'm like, I hope so too.
Okay, so what do you do? What do?
Well, honestly, ex-Kaiser, how's the phone situation?
Okay. I've been following this trail for how long since they went to the metro building?
Well, let's just say it takes about 15 minutes. It takes off. You had to fight your way to the crowd. Let's just say a good half hour.
Okay, so and I get their call.
Yeah,
What do I tell them?
Okay. Well, we're at 30 minutes. You found a way to charge the phone. Let's just say you did. Here's the problem.
Found a way to charge the phone.
Here's the problem. Password protected. Passcode protected.
Of course it is.
Someone tells me
Bloody Nora.
the twins will actually know, but right now, we kind of got a bigger fish to catch. That
What's
may
the
help
job?
us catch the biggest fish. I basically inform them about the Katie Flynn film director, and basically, we just need to go to his place, find evidence. If he is a kitty, if he is a kitty fiddler, and we have evidence, we present that to the police. And what we do to the guy, they really don't care. Just so long as they
Okay.
get that evidence.
Okay. Is there a contract out on this guy already?
Nope.
This is a secret, unofficial deal to help us with our contract.
Pretty much.
Plus, this guy works for the federal union.
Basically, he's giving this to you because he figures if this gets out through the scanner and there's evidence, the media will be it'll be used as bait for the media.
All right. I will consider it an op. But here's the thing. This job will be considered whatever happens to the guy, so long as we find the evidence, expect the bloodbath.
That's if he's there.
I asked for the information.
And I'll give it to him.
Yeah, it's on notes and clues if you want to look at the dossier.
I'm
And we're
already
all
looking.
coming in because I want to get like a. I want Centurion to get like a good head view of the building.
Okay, you've already decided to go to the residence, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then. Let me bring that up. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put the with the PDF of the building on maps, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Waiting. Yep. Downloading that. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, I'm basically a Centurion to basically anyone who has stealth skill and can actually search around. Please do.
Okay.
I have it.
But I will tell you this. The good news is the patio, the door, the gate to the patio. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see here. The gate to the patio is unlocked, so you don't have to make a intellect check. I mean, you have to lock pick or anything.
Oh, thank God. I make sure I'm armed before I even approach.
I'm armed and armored.
Same.
Same.
All right. So
What
what's
most of my gear is stealth mode.
Okay.
all right? So
Yeah.
what do? All right. So what do?
Go on top of a house across the street and scope it out.
You're gonna go to
I
the house
find
across
a
the
back
street.
door.
You're gonna go to the house across from the residence.
On top of it, yeah.
You sure you want to do that? What's your stealth?
Okay. Yep. You're gonna have to roll agility.
Yeah, you may not want to do that.
I have a 4 in stealth.
The
Hold on.
skill or the agility?
So agility is a 3 and stealth is 1.
You don't add skill and
That's
ability.
No, you don't.
So your agility is a 3.
So it's 2d10
Yep.
plus 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a stealth check too, but it's gonna be around that. You forgot the R and the space.
Oops. Hold on. That's my bad. Okay, give me a second here. I made that fuck up. Don't worry. Okay. Well, Clava. Someone as you approach the house across the street says, ma'am, can I help you?"
You better roll social. You better roll charisma.
Yeah, I seem to be a bit lost.
I don't know. Where you trying to go? Where you trying to go, ma'am? Maybe I can help you.
My friend, they said that their address is, and I give the address on the sheet, and, you know,
Oh!
the
Wilkersons?
neighborhood's kind of weird. Yeah.
Oh, that guy that just moved in about a few months ago? I'll be honest with you, you ma'am, you might want to reconsider. Something about that guy ain't right. I mean, I'll tell you what happened. Just between you and me, about a couple. There's always been kids and preteens going in and out of that house. It's like one of those like one of those. It's like the ice cream truck coming through here.
Am I nearby to hear this?
No.
Yeah, does
no.
somebody for a quarter?
No, nope. You don't have. Well, you're the only one that's here in this Centurion.
Damn.
Yeah, you might as well convince them that, hey, we are actually RoNIN and we're doing an investigation on that guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to convince them to, like, say that to the cops.
No, this is probably the house owner.
Yeah. This is the person. Okay, so just convince them to let me scope out the... What are you saying I should do?
Tell him, hey, you're from RoNIN. You got a contract saying you're supposed to spy on this guy. Just keep it between you and him.
Alright, yeah, I try to convince them, like, hey, kind of... Don't mention it. Don't mention that I was here. I'm purposely trying to spy on him for that reason.
Roll charisma.
While he's doing that, I'm just going to say Ballistic Knife and VPR are out, and I'm waiting for the order to enter.
Well, I kind of like to survey the surrounding area.
All right. Well, the guy says, "Listen, I appreciate what you're doing. I know this guy's eyes a little spooky, but please, don't do it on my. Don't do. Just keep off my. Just don't keep off my property. Hope you understand."
Yes, sir. And I get off his property.
Have a good day. If you find anything, let me know.
Sure.
So I basically asked Centurion what he got for information.
Yeah, basically the same thing. Confirmed what the officer said.
The neighbor. Yeah.
Yeah, the neighbor.
So basically, we got a witness that basically saying a bunch of kids going in this building.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
what do?
Okay, I'm gonna make a stealth roll to basically survey the area.
Okay.
See if there's like anyone inside the building or not.
Okay. This will require awareness.
Oh, really? I just can't just stealth it? Avoid being detected?
Again,
Well, if that's the case, Centurion can actually do that with his awareness.
Well, okay. If you're doing a stealth, we'll do it agility. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure. Okay. Don't fuck me over, Dice Maiden. You fuck me over, Dice Maiden.
Well, you can't really tell. You can't really tell if anyone's inside.
Fuck you, Dice Maiden.
The dice god show no mercy. Amen.
I would suggest we use those people who have better eyes than us to observe.
Yep.
Centurion, if you may, if you will.
Yeah, I'd like to kind of look around his house, try to look into the windows.
Okay, go ahead and roll your awareness. This is a targeted roll.
So does a targeted roll have any
That's basically
negative modifiers or anything?
I have a num. It's not an opposed check. It's basically a static number. You got to roll over it to get success. And you do so. You don't find anyone inside the house.
Okay, we'll just go through the patio then.
At least in the house itself, you don't find anything. Basement, who knows?
I'll check basement.
I go with him.
All right, but to get through, if you're trying to enter through the patio, there's two ways you can do this. You can pick the lock, which is an intelligence check, or you can break the glass.
I'm gonna try to break the lock.
I'm no good at picking
I got
locks.
lock picking. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and make your intellect check. It's a targeted, by the way, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping that Dice Man is a little bit more cooperative. And it is.
Click. It opens.
I go ladies first.
Okie dokie. So so from the patio, you've entered in through into the kitchen, where you do, as you search through, you go inside, and what do you search?
Raid the pantry. Look for any
Okay.
drugs.
Okay, so here's what you find in the pantry. There's a lot of snacks, cereals, syrup, peanut butter, pancake mix, and candy.
But no like Rohypnol or anything.
Nope, not in the pantry.
I'm
Is
looking
there
for
any-
the kitchen for any notes.
There are no notes.
Is there any strange smells?
Well, you know this room smells a little too sweet.
Too sweet to belong to anyone who's an adult. I'm gonna go check the garage.
I steal some
I'll check
candy.
basement.
I'll check the basement too.
All right, so who's
Alright, I'm gonna steal some candy and keep on looking for like any sort of Rohypnol or anything like that.
okay? So what else you're checking? What if you're still where's in the kitchen? What else you're checking?
Like some people keep it in like a cabinet beside the microwave or something.
You mean above the fridge?
Yeah, but like the
Yeah.
or like a medicine cabinet in the bathroom.
Well, you do see a cabinet above the fridge. So you want to open it?
Yeah.
Okay. The cabinet above the fridge is full of Rhone Muscat wine, a notoriously sweet wine with 15% alcohol by volume.
Oh, so the fucker's trying to get the kids drunk.
Are we sure his name is Wilkerson and not Jackson?
Relevant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know my stance on that though. Anyway. So, anything else to look at before we move on to other folks?
Nope.
All
I'll
right.
take the alcohol.
Okay, so who's checking the garage?
I am. I'm gonna wear this check
All right.
right now.
Well, there is the garage. The garage is empty with yard equipment. But did you make an awareness check right now?
Got a 12.
Okay, let's see here. Ooh, you tied. All right, here's what you. I'll take mercy on you on this one. You did find a concrete panel on the floor. Here's the problem. There's no way in hell you're gonna get this open.
I'm calling some of the men over.
Again, you know why you can't get this open, right?
Well, it's fucking made of concrete.
Not only that, it's an exit-only door. It's an exit-only hatch.
Oh, really? That's weird. Why is there an exit-only hatch?
So we can't break it open.
Okay, so who's checking the basement?
Might look at the sledgehammer. Oh wait.
So am I.
All right, you want to take a shot at the sledgehammer?
I'll let him take a shot with a sledgehammer.
All right.
Okay, I'm not gonna have you roll for that one. But But I will tell you what you find underneath that concrete. Reinforced metal hatch.
Oh, joy.
Good luck getting through that.
I'm gonna make the call to the through the thing they gave us. I'm gonna give them a heads up, like, hey, the place you told us to search, the guy has a hidden concrete panel, and underneath that is a reinforced hatch.
Reinforced hatch, huh? There's
Yeah,
something.
if he's hiding anything, it's in that.
Well, thanks for the heads up. Keep looking.
We will.
Over.
Oh, and we
Might as well
do
go
have
check
a
the basement.
Hold on, I was about to say something else. We do have a witness who saw many children do go to this place.
Well,
I know that's not evidence enough, but that certainly makes one suspicious, doesn't it?
well, we will get that witness statement. Over.
Put that away. I'm like, okay, let's keep searching the place.
Okay, so who's checking the basement?
I am.
So am
Oh.
I.
Okay, so here's what you find in the basement. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just your basic mortar-covered basement with a water heater in it.
Do I
Keep
smell anything
searching.
weird?
Keep searching. I don't trust this place.
Gonna keep looking.
Okay, who's searching what?
I'm searching in the basement as well. Do I smell anything?
Well, you have there's a faint scent there's a faint scent coming from the laundry room.
I'll go there then.
I'm gonna check for any doors that look out of place, like they've been used more than once in the last 2 days.
Yeah, the basement has the main room, a laundry room, and a game room. God only knows what happens in the game room.
I'm checking the game room.
Okay,
Checking the door first.
Who's checking the laundry room?
I'm gonna
I believe
check
that was Dragon.
Okay, so let's check the laundry room first. You find nothing but an industrial grade washer and dryer in here. This is something out of the ordinary for a residential, because you only find something like that in a hotel laundry room.
I'll try moving it. Oh,
You find nothing in there. You find nothing. Just some detergent, bleach. That's it.
do I smell anything that? Do I smell anything that could be like? So there's like no scent of cheddar around.
Just bleach.
Oh, great.
Just
they could've
just
that,
bleach and detergent.
Mm.
And that's driving your nose crazy.
And it's an industrial strength detergent and bleach, so that's where all that strong smell's coming from.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well, considering everything we know so far.
Yeah, especially since they use bleach to clean up crime scenes.
Okay.
Yep.
So who's looking through the game room?
I am.
Okay. This room is ornately decorated with 2 leather couches, a wall screen television, several arcade cabinets, and musical instruments, including a spiffy-looking synthesizer.
Yeah, keep searching for anything
Keep
on
my
it.
eyes open for anything out of the ordinary. What?
What's up?
As I was saying, I will be looking for anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Anything that doesn't look like it belongs. If it looks like there's tracks leading to past something, like a bookshelf that moves out of the way, kind of like an indoor or something, I'm looking for these things. I'm keeping my eyes open.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
I do have a 2 in investigation, so I'm using it.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I'll toss you a bone here. Go ahead and roll awareness for me.
Both of us or just him?
Whoever's in the game room.
Chose X Kaiser then.
15?
15.
Okay. Well, you don't find much, but you can feel. But when you pass by the bookcase, you feel a little tad bit of a draft coming from that bookcase.
I contact the guys and say, I may have something here. Let me
We'll
check.
definitely go to the basement
I-
in the game room.
I check the bookcase.
Well, I got some bad news about the bookcase. Pulling any of the books, well, it doesn't do jack shit.
I'll push the bookcase then.
And I check the bookcase itself.
Well, pushing the bookcase doesn't do jack shit. It's
Okay.
like it's been nailed shut.
Guys, here's a solution. Centurion, check everything around that bookcase.
Yep.
Okay, I will tell you this: you do make out a bit of an opening from what you see on that bookcase. Just a very little bit, very hint of it. It's like if someone stuck their snout around and looked for it hard enough, you could see the opening. But from a once over point, it doesn't look conspicuous.
All right. So I'm going to check for like the trigger for the trapdoor.
All right, so
You need me to help you out? Is there like a teamwork?
okay. Oh, so wait a minute. Someone's rolling for So you rolled your awareness.
He rolled a 12.
Okay, that's a tie. I'm gonna have you roll again.
Thank you, God, because the odds are almost zero that I'll roll lower than that.
While he's doing that, I'm keeping an eye
Yeah,
open.
you forgot the.
Exclamation R.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll give it to you.
I'm
I'll give
gonna
it.
try
That's
myself.
That's
I'll-
just funny at
Fuck
this
you,
point.
Dice Maiden.
I'll
Yeah, I'm
give
gonna
it.
try insulting myself.
Okay, well, you don't.
13.
This is
Okay.
just comical at this point.
Well, both of you, you did search around. You didn't find anything out of the ordinary. You didn't find anything out of the ordinary, except you do see a tad bit of a Cheeto residue on the keys to the synthesizer on the keys A, D, E, and F.
Okay, I'll play the synthesizer. Since I actually have portfolio.
Okay. Just name the keys. Name the order of the keys which you press.
So it's what?
Okay. A, D, E, F. That's the keys.
Before you do, may I suggest something that he may have a password for that written
Yeah, that's
down?
what I'm wondering. ADEF?
A, D, E, F. You can go look
Yeah,
for the
I'm saying
password.
let's look for the password first.
If you look for the
Okay.
well, you can look for the
All right,
password.
I'm checking for password.
Well, whatever it is, you're not going to find it in the game room.
AD.
Yeah, we still have the living room to look through. We still have upstairs to look through.
Okay.
I'll look through the upstairs.
All right. Which room?
Starting with the master bedroom.
Oh, you're going right for the master bedroom. Okay. All right. We'll go to.
If there's anything there, if there's anything, it's usually first there.
All right. Here's what you find in the master bedroom, okay? The only thing that stands out in this room is an emperor-sized bed in the center of the room with a mirror on the ceiling. There's also paintings of young looking women all over the room. All of them not looking a day over 18 years old. Make an awareness
I
check.
got a match.
The paintings,
Make an awareness check for me.
18,
William.
that's legal age, dude. That's an actual adult.
Well, I need you to make an awareness check on that one.
18.
18.
I mean,
oh, that's funny.
That is
Well,
funny.
That's the legal age, but it is a successful awareness check. You found a security case underneath the bed. It's locked.
Do
Like,
any of the paintings have
I
names
got a
on them?
lockpick.
Well, someone's gotta let you know about the case.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, I
So-
contact him immediately upon finding the case.
Okay, I get up there, I look at the case, I'm like, oh, you want me to unlock that?
Yeah, but
Please.
take a look at the room around you first, though.
Yeah, there would
that's what I was about to ask. Isn't there the possibility that there's other stuff in the room?
No.
I'll take a look.
No. Just take a look at the surrounding ambience, like I described.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this guy's gotta be
This
a
is a
fucking diddler.
Okay.
This motherfucker has to be a diddler.
All right.
He does.
Okay, so go ahead and make your intellect check.
Okay. 18.
Click, it opens. You don't find anything except you find a GSTSP. That is a submachine gun made by Graysek.
Well, guess what? It belongs to the group now.
And here's the stats.
Very nice.
Damn it. And here's the stats on that submachine gun. I'm gonna put in the notes and clues.
Yeah, I believe that goes right to our rifle expert.
Howdy.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta get
You.
Yeah.
add in all the stats first.
Unless there's someone who doesn't have a gun.
I think we all have guns. The question is how big are they?
Okay.
Well, mine does 29 damage, so I don't need one.
And mine fits me perfectly, so no dice. No thanks.
So the question is, Dragon, are you a rifle expert? Do you even have marksmanship? Because if you don't, it goes to Centurion.
Let me check.
All right, so here's this. Okay, ready for the stats on the gun?
I have no marksmanship.
Hold on.
All right. I'm gonna put it
All right.
put it like this here.
I do, by the way, Snow, but
Okay.
I can use my pistol.
Yeah. So it definitely goes to Centurion.
Okay, so here's the stats on that gun. It's your standard issue submachine gun.
Copy and paste that and put that in your sheet, Centurion.
Well, if you're not gonna use it, if you're not gonna arm yourself with it, then put it in the inventory.
At the same time, I'm going to continue to check the master bedroom, look for desks, drawers. There could be a place where he keeps the password just in case he forgets it or something.
Yeah, I'll
Well-
check his bathroom.
Well, the bastard. If you're searching the bedroom, good luck, because you're not gonna find anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Then
bathroom.
I'm going to move on to the next room.
Okay, so when you look at the master bedroom, you find a claw-legged bathtub that covers half the room that can fit as much as 4 people in it.
Even if we don't know anything else, like that's some red flags right there on its own.
Yeah, you found some red flags, but like I said, either the guy's a little weird, but it could be explained the guy's a little weird or has a Peter Pan complex.
Okay, well, I'll begin searching the area.
All right, what else? What else
Unless
are we
the
searching?
attorney wants to search the area.
Well, you're not going to find anything in the master bathroom. Doesn't matter how many times you make your awareness check.
Okay, well, check the other bedrooms. There's a large and there's a small bedroom.
Okay, who's checking what?
I'll check.
I'm checking the large bedroom.
Okay. So you go into the large bedroom. This room resembles a teenager's room consisting of 2 queen-size beds with training equipment and a makeup desk. The closets oddly have athletic clothing for boys and all sorts of clothing for girls. A good number of the wardrobe is risque.
Yeah, take photos of that.
You might want to. Yeah, you might want to write that one down.
Oh yeah, once I enter that room, I'll be sure to inform the police about that one.
All right. Okay. Anyone wants to check anything else? Because you're not going to find anything else in that large bedroom.
I'm gonna go small
Check
bedroom.
Who's checking what?
Small bedroom.
bathroom.
Okay. Okay. Check it out. Okay, you check the bathroom. You don't find anything out of the ordinary, but I will ask you to make an awareness check.
1 second. $14.
Don't find any. You don't find. Well, you don't find anything.
Centurion, a little help.
Yep. I look around.
21. Let's see here. You
That's where
find
I got
some.
it, if anybody quits that vine.
Well, you do find a bit of a draft hole in there, but can't really make anything out.
Guess we go towards the draft.
Well,
Yep.
well the draft. Well, it's a little draft. It's a little draft hole. You can't really see from inside in there. But like I said, it's one of those. As far as you know, it's probably structural damage.
I'm gonna go take a
Sure
look
it
in the
is.
bedroom.
Okay, small bedroom.
Yep.
Okay, here's what you find in there. This room resembles a kid's room with 2 sets of bunk beds, a huge chest for toys for both boys and girls. It's pretty odd that the toys have not been divided by gender.
I'm making a call to the police and inform them what information we have now.
Well, go for it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving them the information we have now because
Guys,
too many things.
I'll be honest with you. I have a feeling it is a little bit I have a feeling my hunch could be right, but what if we find out this guy's just got a Peter Pan complex? It's not gonna look. We'd look like idiots.
All right, well, keep looking.
Keep looking. Something tells me you're getting warmer.
Okay. We go to that game room again because obviously we didn't find a password. Maybe we're gonna force break ourselves in that, or
You still haven't looked in other rooms yet.
all right, the living room. We gotta check the living room.
Okay. Okay. for whoever's checking the living room, you're not going to find anything special, but I need you to awareness check if you're checking the fireplace.
Checking.
Nope,
Give me a second.
Centurion checks. Centurion was an 8.
All right, let me type it in.
So you call Centurion in. You call Clava in.
+8, so that's 23.
Oh, okay, yeah. Remember, do a +8 next time. But anyway,
Yeah, I forgot.
But anyway, either way, that's still a pass. You find a sheet of paper that says fade.
Did we find our password?
Go to the game room.
All right. Let me go down to the basement again. All right. So what do you so whoever's in the game room, what's going on?
We're going to press in fade, which, you know what? Dragon, you're the musician of the team. Play it.
Okay.
Bow, bow, beep, bow.
Also no
The
roll.
bookcase slides into the ground, and there's a door.
I'll take point.
Yeah, make sure. Shouldn't we check for traps?
Won't
I
need.
said I'll take point.
That's not. Well, checking for traps won't be necessary. Because as you enter this little hidden room, okay, get ready. Are you ready? Are you psyched?
Yeah.
Well, given what this place is about, no, not really.
Okay.
Psych-
This
psych-
room has an ornate bed, some bondage equipment, and all sorts of age-inappropriate wardrobe, recording equipment, and a running micro server with a desktop PC next to it.
Ugh. Okay, now this stuff is suspicious.
Well, who's got the best intellect here?
I got 4. Who has higher than 4?
What in what?
Intellect.
Oh, not me. 2 only.
I guess it's
22.
me. I guess it's me with my 4. So, guys, back me up. Give me teamwork rolls.
Yeah. The 4 we needed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna try the computer first?
Yeah, but I'm gonna need teamwork rolls to help me out.
All right. How's that work?
Trial and error.
And
All right. Access denied, Ethereal.
Nope.
Hold on, I gotta do another one. Free X, yeah.
Dice Maiden.
Access denied.
There's
You
no
dice.
potential.
Holy shit. That is... Yeah, we're not gonna be...
I got fuck you, Dice Maiden.
Access denied.
Motherfucker.
Tie.
Access granted.
Nice work, Centurion.
I'm taking mercy on you, you Centurion. Usually I'd have you roll again, but I'm not gonna. But I'll take mercy upon you.
Yeah, odds are against it with that having +4 over me.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what you find. You find a lot of video files, and take a wild guess what those video files contain.
Kid.
Katie Flynn photo shoots.
I
Boom.
immediately called the crew. I immediately called the
Boom.
police and said, "We found jackpot. We found a whole bunch of fucking Katie Flynn. We even found a secret room. A fucking entire sex dungeon. Get over here right now."
All right. All right. Okay. 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 We got a code. Okay. Any. Okay. All right. Any available officers around 2802 Pebblebrook Lane? Please get to the scene. I think we've made a break in the Wilkerson case. Ace. Over.
Patio is open.
What's up?
I said the patio is open, so you could go through that way.
Well, anyway, but you had noticed a ladder in the studio.
I'm going to take a guess that leads right to the garage.
Yep, vault door.
I'll go first.
So you open the vault door. Sure enough, you're
Yep.
back in the garage.
Keep that thing open.
I keep it open, and then as soon as I get out of that and lock it into open position, I head immediately to any open areas that I can find, and I am looking out windows, openings, etc., just in case this guy shows up.
Well, you don't really have to because you might want to get out of there because if they heard your transmission, there's a good chance the media did too.
Okay, I'll
And
grab some of the
one
alcohol
bullet.
before leaving.
Yeah, let's get out.
Okay,
Don't steal
so
anything. Let's just get out.
as you're on your way back, you see legions of news vans speed past you as you're going back to the municipal building. And once you
Score one for justice.
And when you get to the municipal building, yeah, it's still crowded on the first floor, but you notice there's no news vans, no drones.
Thank God.
All right, hold
So
on.
we talk to Nico now. Who's
All
already
right,
in
give me a
the
second
movie.
here. Let me close
Yeah,
out.
let me talk to him.
Okay, so so you go up. So all of you go up to the second floor into the police station, and unlike your first visit, the vestibule is empty except for two officers you see standing guard, albeit their posture is more relaxed now that the media is chasing the Blue Ring film story.
Huzzah.
One of the cops recognizes you and says, Hold on a second. He goes into the station, and moments later, Detective Bloom comes out. Good job, folks. Now, if you'll follow me.
And of course, we follow them.
So you head back to the elevator, and whenever you step into the elevator, takes out a key card, and the display lights up evidence. So this elevator goes into the basement. You step onto the elevator into a medium-sized room. There's various weapons, file cabinets, pretty much everything in your evidence locker, and there is one car in the parking lot. The Charbonnet Catalan, with its roof partially caved in and all the windows shattered.
Oh no.
I wonder what happened to that car.
Helen is what happened to that car.
Yes, it is indeed the same car Helen Wisniewski landed on after taking a 9-story dive.
I do ask the police officer, do you know the location of Helen's body?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Muniz.
Oh boy.
Because
we definitely gonna be looking around the car for evidence.
Well, you don't find anything, but you can make an intellect check. Or
I'm gonna make that.
if anyone's got vehicular insight.
Nope.
I'm gonna make that intellect check.
Okay, go right ahead.
$20.
Okay,
With 8.
give yourself
Double
eight.
8.
Give yourself 8 reflex.
Yeah.
All
Grand
right,
total
well done.
15.
Okie dokie. So that does pass. So here's what you find out. Though the though the impact velocity did cave in the roof, on closer look, the roof isn't as caved in as badly as you'd think. This suggests that Helen Wisniewski weighs no more than 130 pounds.
So again, no way she could break through that window.
Exactly. But the detective, signals you to the evidence cases. There's more. Follow me. There's more.
Follows.
Okay, so in one of the evidence cages, there is a work desk that is moderately damaged, with one of the handles missing. The detective explains that the work desk was. He says, okay, I don't know what you can make of this, but I don't know what a work desk is doing a few feet from the car. But I don't know what happened, but you know what? I figure, what the hell? Let's take it with us.
Ignore my previous theory. Someone must have used that work desk as a ramp.
Yeah. Well, let's make an awareness check to basically look at it and study it. I'll make an intellect check.
All right. Actually, you won't have to, because you can tell that there's scrapes all over the damn work desk, which suggests it went through some fucking glass. Then you have the impact, which means it took the 9-story dive. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, basically, I'm the police officer. This is the murder. Someone literally slammed her using that desk, and she landed on the vehicle, and that desk missed.
That's what I think too, folks. So here's the deal, all right? We're gonna get that car that's caved in. We're gonna have it fixed and send it back to its owner free of charge. Because the thing here is, you know what? You want to know why we took these things? Any megacorp's SOP will tell you that any evidence found in their property, it's sanitized, mostly because of PR. And I don't know what's going on with Alexandria. I mean, hell, they're better than most megacorps I've ever heard of, but they even having a murder take place in their property, it's never good for the press.
No, they probably want that to disappear. I take it this was just outside their property lines.
So we escort you back, and it says, listen, I need you folks to be careful. I think someone's using jurisdictional logjam to cover up a murder.
And I'm like, I believe that too.
Well, I think on that note, I think we'll just go ahead and call it. So you do have options at this point. You can check out the pub, and don't forget, you still have to check that phone.
Yep. And we may have to call the twins to figure out Helen's password for that phone.
Okie dokie. So, anyway. So that takes care of the first session of springtime for Helen. And we'll hopefully we'll be back here next Monday with some more fun investigative stuff and a lot of other goodness. So, but anyway, thank you all for participating. And as you all know, if you like what we do here, please subscribe to this channel here on Chainsaw Media. And if you want to look up other stuff of here like some of my other stuff, like I do arcade streams every week. I do the Shogun's Tent every Thursday on my Mad Shogun channel, Aaron Alexander. I'll go ahead and post the link in the description. So until we convene once again, God bless you, take care of yourself, and please, it's a mad world out there, so be careful out there.